All right, good evening and welcome. So today, as you're watching this video, or as I'm recording this video, it is June 20th, and my phone just buzzed at me. June 20th, 2016. And I just attempted to do Facebook Live from my phone, and it just completely broken up, completely horrible. So I decided to record a little video. I'm not going to edit it when I'm done unless I throw up in the middle of the video, in which case, yeah, I'll cut that part out. I'm not sick or anything. But let me go ahead and go over what I was going to go over on the Facebook Live. And we'll just stick to this because, hey, video is video, right? So a couple of things I've been seeing in the tech world that I kind of wanted to go over. Number one, let's talk about MLSP, My Lead System Pro, and the Funnelizer project. And I see some confusion around this. And the one confusion that I see as of late is, how do I get the content to show? Well, before we get there, let's talk about what the Funnelizer is. The Funnelizer, its job is to send data out. That's its job. It sends data out. It sends data out to your CRM. It sends data out to your autoresponder software. It sends data out to your webinar software. That's its job. It sends data out. And that's it. So the person comes in, puts in their information, and it goes out to all of your websites, right? That's its job. The problem I see is people wanting to embed that Funnelizer page inside of their website. And that's not really the way I personally would go about it. But if you're using MLSP Sites blog, you don't even have that option. See, MLSP blog sites is a WordPress platform that, much like WordPress.com, is managed by an entity, in this case, by Lead System Pro. And they're the ones who have to deal with the security implications, the security aspect, the security updates. They're the ones who have to deal with all this. So they're the ones who get to say what does and doesn't go on their system. And one of the things they've disallowed is the use of something called an iframe. Now, yeah, that sounds kind of technical, but in short, it's just a geeky way of saying, I know you're over here on site A, but I want to show you this content on site B. So just take this site B content and kind of merge it in like that, right? The problem is that could introduce malicious content into the My Lead System Pro WordPress ecosystem. And who's going to take the blame if it goes down? Not the person who did it, but My Lead System Pro, right? That's just the way this world works. The person responsible for the tech breach doesn't necessarily take the blame. In this case, it would be the company hosting it would take the blame because they didn't do enough to secure their services, right? So that's the first part there. Now, another question that I've seen is around domain mapping within the MLSP sites blog specifically. Now, when you go into the MLSP dashboard, you'll see, hey, this is how you do it, right? This is how it's done. But one thing people skip, and I'm guilty of this myself, I've helped people out and I forgot it on one site and I spent 10, 15 minutes, actually it was overnight because we gave up for the night, trying to figure out what went wrong. You know what it was? Are you ready for how stupid this was? And like I said, I'm guilty of this one as well. Didn't put in the www in the domain name. That's right, you actually have to put in the www because without it, it's just not going to work. Imagine for a moment you're going between store A and store B, but you're not smart enough to realize store A is sending you to store B, and then store B says, no, go back over to store A, and store A goes, no, go back over to store B. But like I said, you're not smart enough to realize you're just going back and forth, so you give up, I quit. That's what your browser's doing. It's getting sent back and forth. It doesn't know any better. It says, you know what? I'm done. It gives up. So there you go. One other little interesting tidbit that I saw, interesting idea that I knew, but I didn't necessarily put two and two together, right? Optin monster is, for those of you who don't know, is what you see popping up on a lot of sites that say, hey, download this free report or get this news, sign up for our newsletter, etc. Well, Optin Monster sent this out today, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. How was it done? Well, it's actually kind of silly. Their idea was increase your conversion rate by offering something for free. Now, most marketers know you give away stuff for free to pull people in, right? You're giving away value to get them to listen to you. Because honestly, you as a marketer, you're the same way. You're going to respond to someone giving you something for free versus having to pay for something right up front. It's how we get to know people. So if you give away something right there on the page, hey, fill this out, I'll send you the rest of it. Guess what? You can do that. You go into Optin Monster and you say, hey, I want to create a full screen opt-in. You can do a pop-up opt-in if you want, but in my case, I chose a full screen pop-up, whatever. And you say, join my newsletter, and I'm going to send you this free report. Well, guess what? I'm going to send you the 5 steps to success right now. June 20th, go to donteague.com, and you'll get the pop-up right there. And guess what? You're going to join my newsletter. And then I'm going to send you right then and there the PDF. Well, how do you do it? Really quite simple. Upload the PDF anywhere you want, anywhere you personally have access to, and you're allowed to do it, right? But then when you're building the opt-in page, look for the success option. And where do you send people on success, right? And it's going to be in your Optin Monster settings. I'm not going to try to explain it to you on the video. But send them directly to that PDF. Most browsers are either going to show it to them right there, or they're going to automatically download it, depending on how the individual browser is set up. You're done. You've just given them something for free, and they've just joined your newsletter, and now you can send them more information as time goes on. So that's about it. Sucks the Facebook Live things didn't work out. Although on the upside, since they didn't work out, this is only the 4th time now that I've gone over some of this information. So it might actually sound like I somewhat tried to rehearse this. No? Okay, I agree. It doesn't, but you know, whatever. That's how I roll, right? Anyway, that's all I got for now. I'm going to wrap this up and post the video out for you to see. And if you have comments, let me know. Here, I guess I'm putting this on Facebook only tonight. But if I end up putting it somewhere else, let me know in the comments of whatever service you find this video on. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.